Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. At the plate, Tim Anderson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Now the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman,
So here's Yoan Moncada as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Yoan Moncada.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. The 0-2 delivery. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Still 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number two.
that is fourth.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the stretch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Anderson's running. 1-1 strike to count. The 1-1. Anderson is off of first with two away. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 2-2. Right side, but it's well foul. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Market. Simeon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ball three.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Now he'll step off and rethink this. And right into the shift. And that's the second out. So now it's Mark Canha. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
The designated hitter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-0 to him now. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Laureano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right. Mazara's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Second inning set to go. Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Ball.
1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and two now. And now pitch on the way. Right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. The pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Ball 2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit.
The second baseman, Danny Mendick.
At the plate, Danny Mendick. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. As a look, now the pitch.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
In there, 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Matt Olson.
The Athletic. The first baseman, Matt.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Rodon has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First pitch on its way. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Sean Murphy trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Batting off, the second baseman. Jorge Mateo.
To the plate now, Jorge Mateo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit. Anderson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Now batting, the first baseman,
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal, and the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Simeon sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And that one got a piece of him. Riding in once again, Mark Hanna, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. None out, runners at first and second. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly to second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Count is 1-2 now. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fouled away. The 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit, and the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
The first baseman, Olsen.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eloy Jimenez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
That's popped up, and that'll get down for a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now that designated hitter, Edwin.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Nomar Mazar. A base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting.
Ready now for the White Sox, Danny Mendick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
Now back.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Popped up. Olsen in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yohan Moncada. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! So here's Jose Abreu. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Lined hard toward right center. Laureano is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Stephen.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Sean Murphy. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here it comes. To third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Standing in, Jorge Mateo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Hit softly down the line at first. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Paul Blackburn takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 58, Paul Blackburn.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Up next is Chicago.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And there's ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Mateo ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now batting, Nomar Mazara.
The right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
From the stretch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
This is skied into short left center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now at the plate, Mark Canha. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Danny Mendick. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. In now, Leury Garcia. Hit in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse, but this will land untouched. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Ready for another shot now. Tim Anderson. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The center fielder, number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The relay throw, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Up next for Oakland, The first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
From the stretch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
No, that's down.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
The count now at 2-1. Grounded to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Next up for the A's, Sean Murphy. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Now back, the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Standing in now, Jorge Mateo. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Yohan Moncada, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. And another foul ball. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another try at 2-2. Oh, he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So striding in, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in 3 at bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Chopper to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Up next to the right side.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Marcus Semien.
Here's the first pitch to him.
I got 2-1 to count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Now batting, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
The batter. Canna.
To the plate now, Mark Canna, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number two. A runner at second, nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Chris Davis next to bat, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. First and second now, one man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Matt Olson, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting, first base.
Standing in, Matt Olson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two, here it is. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Cishek's ready. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Now at the plate, Sean Murphy, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Seth Brown will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Athletic. Number 15. Seth Brown.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Jimenez is in pursuit. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, with the power. Power bat up at the plate. The manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy.
High in the air and deep to left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Number 30.
Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
And a ball 1-0.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, Danny Mendick. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard to center field. Laureano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Jorge Mateo, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that. Right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here. 0-1.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now a move over to first, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Now will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Mateo's off and running, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Matt Chapman. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Mark Canha. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now Canha smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. Into the concrete staircases and gone.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris.
At the plate now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
In there, 3-1. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Into the box, Ramon Laureano. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Dribbled to the right side. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in now, Matt Olson. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Abreu will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Leury Garcia. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth.
28, Garcia.
Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
16, Liam Hendricks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Fouled off. And he struck him out. White Sox down to their final out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batter, the first baseman,
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. In the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the stretch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Count remains full. And they're up now in Oakland, just over 35,000 strong. And he missed with it, ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Big spot here, first and second, 2 men gone, and up next the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Grossman is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal. And
this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The A's crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Paul Blackburn pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Hear that.